Okay, first and foremost, I want to give all praises and all glory to the true and living power, which is Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Rakal Kwadash. Yahweh is the true name of the Heavenly Father. Yahweh Shai is the true name of His only begotten Son, and there is no God beside them. And I want to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, who definitely rule well, and honors and citations to the hopeful elect, Thawad Yahweh Shai, for blessing me and allowing me to do another lesson. And this lesson I want to get into, and I want to entitle, the serious minded are looking for upgrades. Okay, and pretty much I was watching Jason A, and they said that for the first time ever, they're going to incorporate AI in the United States, 17 pretty much laboratories that deal with energy. Like it says here, the U.S. Department of Energy, and they're calling it right here, as we can see, the Genesis mission, a United States government program using AI and national labs. And to cut to the chase, I asked it, so all in all, the Department of Energy, 17 labs across the United States are getting an upgrade. It says yes. The Genesis mission basically means the DOE's 17 national labs are getting major upgrades, mostly in AI systems, supercomputing, data integration, faster research tools, and new collaboration platforms. Alright, and as we can see here, even like it says, like they'll be able to develop better defense materials, such as better body armor for soldiers and first responders, stronger, lighter materials for vehicles, energy systems, and infrastructures, materials that can handle extreme heat, radiation, or impact. So, all in all, we can see that there's a desire from our ops, even, right, for lack of better words, to want to upgrade. So how much more us? We desire to upgrade as well in the spirit, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shai. Russia's looking to upgrade their missiles and their infrastructure. Iran's looking to upgrade their shit. North Korea wants to upgrade. The United States wants to we're not fucking playing around. Okay? As the men of the Lord. Let me get a little bit more into this and then, get into the scriptures. In practical domains, these... I'm jumping around here. So the core goal is to build an integrated discovery platform that combines supercomputers, AI systems, quantum computing, experimental facilities, and massive scientific data. You know what, too? Sometimes you gotta tell chat, keep it short, man. It says they're used to run AI-powered scientific research, basically. AI plus supercomputers plus experiments to speed up breakthroughs and energy, which is fusion, nuclear, and batteries. When we think how they want to speed up energy, they're gonna need like this fusion, nuclear, and these batteries. They're gonna need that to keep their new system afloat. The 5G towers, they want to continue to be able to upgrade. They don't want to stop there. So they're going to need a grid, right? Like they're going to need a strong enough power grid to be able to call themselves being as the Most High, keeping tabs on every single being on the earth. So we could see this shit being lined up, man. It's great. Read a bit more and get the scriptures. It says new materials. We went into that a little bit. Quantum tech. I would have to further dive into that, but I asked national security science. It says nuclear security, keeping nuclear materials safe, improving detection tech. Cyber security plus AI defense tools. See that? They're looking to upgrade and hold more power. Advanced materials for military/energy infrastructure. So, that could go into a lot. Building their new jets, tanks. And they're using the help of AI. And it said that, it's going to go from, years of experiments. It's going to cut years of experiments into, weeks now. It was saying somewhere around here. It could even cut it down to weeks. So, let me get, what that makes me think of? Let me get a Joel. Joel chapter 3. Oh, a point that chat had said too at the very end. It says, where did it say that? It said, think. Fuck, come on, where did it say that? Where did it say that, man? It's a modernized push, not a weapons. Oh, man, where did it say? It says right here, see? Think shield, not sword. So they're looking to upgrade their shield, so to speak, their defense. Their defensives through AI. Alright, so this is Joel chapter 3 verse 9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men, let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears, let the weak say, I am strong. So that's what we're in that type of spirit of everybody trying to upgrade their defense and their offense. And why not us, man? We all here on this earth. We all about to experience all hell breaking loose. The Lord said like the fire's already gonna be kindled, and what will let me get that. Let me get that in blue letter. Real talk, man. These nations ain't the only one looking to upgrade. Us as the hopeful light. That's a story. That's a story about it. Let me get a Leviticus. That's why it says, man. Oh my goodness, yo. Us fools accounting their life madness. All right. So they're looking at our salvation. Matter of fact, man, let me grab that too. Hold it on deck. Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, and those that have afflicted us have all this power. But guess what? Faith trumps all. Faith in Yahweh B'Shem Shai is more powerful than a billion tanks, than $1 trillion. Faith is more powerful than all of that, man. That's why we stand in great boldness, having nothing but our faith before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they look for. See? So the last thing they look for, the last thing they expect is for the Hebrew Israelites to come out on top, to be correct. But that's exactly what's going to happen. And there's not many of us compared to all the military strength that all these other nations and countries have. But guess what? This is Leviticus 26 and 8. It says, and 5 of you shall chase 100, and 100 of you shall put 10,000 to flight, and your enemy shall fall before you by the sword. So see that? When it comes to Yahweh Shema Shai, nothing's impossible, man. You see, you looking for money, you looking to AI, you looking for fucking numbers, you looking for materials to solidify yourself and to try and bring you salvation. But we seeking to the true and living power. That's why we're gonna obtain salvation, and these other nations not. Like it's gonna be. That's why it takes faith, man. That's why we're gonna be rewarded, because it looks like it looks like we have no chance at all. It looks like we're bugged out. It looks like we're hopeful thinking. It looks like we're just wishing, but in reality, no matter how strong these nations appear, no matter how much you upgrade your fucking infrastructure, your security, what did the Lord say, man? The Lord said, ye shall build, but I will throw down. It don't matter how much you think you're gonna upgrade, but that's my point. We looking to upgrade too. We looking to upgrade in the spirit, and we gotta like fight for that, man. Put in those hours for that. These scientists that's across those 17 labs in the United States, Department of Energy, incorporating AI now to help with the increase of energy and increase of productions, increase the shield overall, like ChatGPT said. They got to put in those hours. They got to put in that time. They got to dedicate their life to that, to bring in the upgrade for this system. So, how much more us? And we are. Starting with the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, man. We doing what we have to do to get upgrades as well. So let me get that in. Like, we not look like you see the United States, like they're not looking to stay stagnant. They're looking to become as the Most High. So they crave power. They crave an increase. They crave an upgrade. How much more us? Under the spirit and power and to the appeasement of Yahweh Shema Shai, man. We got to look for power. We looking to have power too. We're going to have power. Under Yahweh Shai, those that are worthy. Luke 21:36. Watch and pray that you may be counted worthy to escape these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. So we have to work to be worthy, man. And we're gonna receive power too. We should want to have power. The earth was made for our sakes, man. Second edges. So we should want that. Ain't nothing wrong with wanting to have more power and righteousness. Of course, not stepping on ranking toes, not saying you're gonna excel above, let alone the apostles, your respective camp leaders, camp heads, but I'm saying for individually, for ourselves, we should want to increase in power to the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai. So let me get This ain't no fucking game to us, man. This ain't no joke to us. We're not distracted like 2/3 are. We're not, caught up in la la land like 2/3 are. We know what that's why the scriptures say, man, the election hath obtained it. We know what's going on. We're not playing around. We looking to increase in strength. We looking to increase in power. We looking for upgrades in the spirit by way of Yahweh Shema Shai's blessing, working for it and earning it and being worthy of it. We looking for an increase in the Holy Spirit and an increase in zeal and an increase in spiritual powers. So while you working to upgrade your whole entire foundation, or each country that's, looking to hold it down. We looking to hold it down in the spirit, man. This is Ecclesiastes, or the book of Sirach, chapter 2, verse 3, to the point. Cleave unto him, unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Cleave unto Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shai, and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. See? We want to be increased at our last end as well. See, we want to, another word for increase is an upgrade. We want to be upgraded too. So we have to be desirous of that. We're not looking to stay stagnant either. Here it is, Esau, he want to be as the Most High. Well, us, we want to be joint heirs with the Most High. That's our goal. That's what we aim for. That's our pinnacle. Esau has a pinnacle in which he aims for, and each and every single one of us individually of the hopeful elect that believe, we have a pinnacle to aim for too, as joint heirs with Yahweh Shai. We got to be just as hungry as Esau is. Hungrier, man. We got to be desirous just as much as Esau is. We got to be serious just as much as Esau is. More. So it's all about faith, man. Faith and teaching the 100% truth as part of the works. Faith without works is dead. And we're going to get that increase. We're going to be able to fly. We're going to be able to fucking do whatever is in that moment. We're going to be able to do it through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shai, man. So Lord willing, this was edifying. And with that, I'm going to say shalom.